September 25th down in Illinois, and then Gore Fest is like the week later out in Denver. So I got a bunch of stuff. Three the Horrible Ways got some stuff coming up. Kentucky, October 24th for Hall of Bleed. Um,
How to bleed instead of Halloween?
yep, it's Hall of Bleed instead, and that's got
Who comes up with this shit, bro?
it's a Juggalo way, man. Halloween's
Bro, what
our
the fuck?
time.
How to bleed?
Friggin'
Yeah.
Bubba Sparks headlining that shit.
Oh yeah, they told me about that. I didn't
Yep.
know that was the name of it though.
Yeah, it's Hollow Bleed 5. It's Buckshot. It's Bubba Sparks, Three the Horrible Way, and a bunch of others.
So, how often do you get your hair cut?
I shave my head probably every other day.
I was fucking with you, bro.
Oh. I
Where
actually shaved it just before I came on. I wanted to make sure I look good.
you gotta look fresh, bro. Where do we get the merch?
Merch, you could go to www.horriblecore.com. And then in the next few days, the new line on GoreHop, GOREHOP.com, which is LSP's official web store.
What about that shirt you got on right now? Is that
The
part of the?
Little Horrible will be on the LSP's Gore Hop shop.
That's dope. I like that shirt, bro.
Little Debbie style.
I like that, bro. And then you have shorts and stuff like that too.
Shorts, jerseys, t-shirts, hats.
Damn, you got hats and everything.
Oh yeah, bucket hats are on the way. They're being made right now. Um,
The homie Jeeves, the Jacker. You probably don't know who that is, but he's one of my homies. He wants your mask autographed by you. I'm like that. That's probably gonna cost a grip because I mean that shit's custom made and all that.
I will say this. So I did a show in Cadillac back in November with Shaggy Two Dope, and somebody became a fan there. Awesome dude. His family was cool. He ended up buying my jersey off my back, but he's been trying to get my mask ever since that. So I've been up to Cadillac a few times, and the offer has been a 4-digit number. And my wife says, "Hell no, you ain't selling your mask." And the wife's always gonna win.
Are you selling used boxers?
No,
All right, I'll just check it. Somebody say you selling used boxers too.
I'm good.
You do you
Oh,
autograph?
dopey.
Do you autograph them Johns or you just send them out? You know what I mean?
I mean, if they want to buy some sweaty nest, nah, I ain't
Oh
even gonna go into there.
god.
Nah, nah, nah.
Oh
That's
god.
worse than horrible. That's just
You want
terrible.
you want to see the horrible?
That skid mark from the show because I couldn't leave the stage. That's just
No.
terrible. No,
Damn, bro.
of course it's dopey, man. Dopey always with the wild stuff.
That's pretty hilarious,
It's because
actually,
he
man.
wants to buy my boxers.
No, he wants them shipped in a mason jar so that it preserves. You know what I'm saying?
He wants to sniff them before we record the next track.
That's fucked up, bro. Don't bring that to the studio, dope. No, I mean,
Dub,
crack.
I'm gonna come over to the studio right after a show, so I got the sweaty, soggy, nasty
Oh
crusties.
God,
And you can
no.
smell them up.
Oh, that's fucked up.
Hey, shout out to Lions in here. I met this cat out in Salt Lake City. He's got that comedy style too. I really mess with this cat. I got to see him in Salt Lake, I think twice, and then in Cali. Dude's fire, man.
Hey, send your music in Rick Ruger Reviews, gmail.com. We go live on Wednesdays, Thursday, Friday, doing all the music reviews, bro. So send your music in, man. Now I'm curious.
He's off the cuff. I got told this past week that I'm like the Weird Al of the Juggalo world. I don't know if I have anything on Lions when it comes to that comedy aspect. That dude's hilarious. He's fire, man.
They said the Weird Al. That's kind of funny, bro.
And that's another dude I grew up on. So
Yeah,
when I
me
had the
too.
rap and I had the punk, I had the Weird Al. Like
Me
I've
too. I
always
think
been
we all
Roadly.
did, bro. The Eat It. That was like when I
Yep.
first started messing with them. Um,
Fat, Eat It.
Oh, I remember this. He said I already reviewed one of his songs. I remember that song, bro. Yeah,
That's
he's
it.
out there. You
Yeah,
guys, yeah, he's out there. I remember that.
dude.
Good shit.
When I seen him in Cali, he pulls out this Mickey Mouse doll. It's the first time I seen him with it, and Mickey got the hurting put on him.
Damn. Yo, what was the craziest shit you seen at the gathering?
This year, nothing. In past
Nothing.
years, I've seen girls taking deeps on the glow stick. I've seen trains
Doing
ran.
what? Doing what?
She was having a. She made her glow stick become invisible.
No. God. Yo, man, y'all are fucking crazy. You know what I mean? Y'all
She
y'all are crazy, bro.
she was just like there was a circle of people around her, and I'm like, what the hell's going on? And I walk over there, and, oh, that just disappeared.
A lot of alcohol probably and drugs
Oh,
involved in
I'm
a in
sure
a
she was on something.
sure some kind of situation there.
My one boy, this was way back. He was on. I don't even know what the hell he was on, but he threw up on the ground. We were camping back then, so we were still a bit younger. He takes a paper plate, wipes it up off the ground, and then he licks the plate. I'm like, what in the hell are you thinking, bro?
Yo, man. Anybody else you want to shout out real quick, bro?
Shout out, of course, Three the Horrible Way, Bakelo, Zitro, Acid Cult as a clique, and of course, LSP, Lyrical Snuff Productions. So much love for them cats. Chuckles, Ruckus, Scum, Insane Poetry, Smalls One. I could go on and on. Razor, fucking keep your eyes peeled. LSP's already been doing things for 26 years. They just brought something horrible inside.
I'm trying to find what's your YouTube page for Three the Horrible Way?
I think it's under Last Laugh Records.
Oh, okay.
KPZ's kind of got the control on that one.
He's got the control. He's got the keys. Whoops. All right, bro. So I really appreciate you coming on.
Absolute honor for me, Rick. Absolute honor.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna play the latest one that you have with the Three the Horrible Way.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna play that right now. But yo, thanks a lot for coming on, man. I really appreciate you and your time, bro. And I have a lot of respect for you, man. And I
Thank you,
just,
brother.
yeah, I like your story, bro. It's different and it's interesting. You know what I mean? And it's just, I think you love what you do, bro. I really do, man.
Absolutely.
And
Absolutely.
I think the people around you, they love what you do.
I just want to see people smile.
Yeah, man. I'm proud to say I mess with you, bro.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate it.
Yeah,
Hell's
man.
up in this motherfucker.
Hell yeah, bro. Much love, man.
Much love.
All right, so that was King of the Horrible Way, yo. King of the Horrible Core. I'm sorry, man. I can't talk tonight. My stiff person got me all screwed up, bro. But yeah, yo, that's somebody right there that you can respect as an artist, um, as a as an individual, um, just all around, bro. Like, just loves the movement, got involved, loves helping his friends, and just a hardcore supporter of the people around him. So, yeah, I mean, no wonder that they all love him. You know what I'm talking about? That's good shit, man. Look, it's still alive, man. It's still out there and it's still alive. Don't give up. The real shit is still out there. All right, our next guest, he's from St. Louis. A lot of people know him. I don't really know a lot about him personally, you know, but he's been around to a lot of these shows. Other people know him. We're gonna bring on JDevil here in a minute. First, I'm gonna play this record right here. Take a song break, and then I will be right back. Give me 1 second here. JDevil will be right back with JDevil.
Ride it with the blicky, the armor light with the titties. Last fuckers, let me know if you with me. And still fuck the industry when everyone's an enemy. That's the core family, murder these cats religiously. They don't gotta love it, but they gon' respect the legacy. I'ma keep it wicked and represent to the death of me. 10 toes down, underground, check the pedigree. Skeezied up, rubber mask and bandanas even. Little Savannah got a 9 milli hammer. It's a cold world, I really hope you understand it. The drawdown on me, I'll be ready, I won't panic. Somebody let them know it won't go the way that they planned it. They planned it.
What you gonna do when we come for you? Where you gonna go? And I don't think you know what you gonna do when we come for you. Where you gonna go? It ain't safe no more.
Better run and hide, hell you got a head start. Seems like a fun time, shells pop your head apart. This be the season that your scheming all stops. Need to know the reason, it's the treason that you brought. Round here we all team, fuck with one, fuck with all. Fuck face, fuck off, it's your motherfucking call. Getting pissed at the reply, won't switch up the response. You missed me when you tried, but I hit with nonchalance. One shot, one strike, one loss, one life. Too late, 3 deep, 4-1, sleep tight. We take care of our own by taking out threats. So let's take a minute and pay you our disrespect.
What you gonna do when we come for you? Where you gonna go? And I don't think you know what you gonna do when we come for you. Where you gonna go? It ain't safe no more.
It is murder time. Murder so divine. Give your throat a slice. KBZ with 9. Dope has got a gun. Horrible with his bets. Gonna swing them all. Watch your head, it falls. Burned with charcoal coal. Feel it in your soul. See your lifeless corpse while it's dragged by horse.
What you gonna do when we come for you? Where you gonna go? And I don't think you know what you gonna do when we come for you. Where you gonna go? It ain't safe no more. What you gonna do when we come for you? Where you gonna go? And I don't think you know what you gonna do when we come for you. Where you gonna go? It ain't safe no more.
It's last laugh, little bitch.
Yo, I like that song too because it's got like a bouncy, almost like, you know what I mean, like a club joint to it or whatever. The production is very deceiving. What you think you're gonna hear versus what you actually hear, like lyric wise. All right, yo, let's bring on our next guest, JDevil. What's going on, bro?
What's going on, brother? How you doing, man?
I'm doing all right, man. How you feeling, bro?
Man, can't complain, man. It's going. I'm feeling more positive than I used to, and just trying to work on towards doing more positive things and trying to just spread the positivity.
So you're from St. Louis, right?
Yes, sir.
You've been there your whole life.
Yeah, born and raised. I pretty much live in every corner of St. Louis.
Damn, St. Louis is a rough place from what I hear.
Murder City. That's why my studio business is Murder City Sound.
Damn, bro. Where you at in the woods right now?
Yeah, in a non-disclosed area.
You looking like Crocodile Dundee right now, bro.
Yeah, we were at a buddy's house. The camera's actually sitting on a box Chevy right now.
Damn, it looks like y'all doing some hunting for real.
Yeah, he wanted to show me his box TV and whatnot. So I was like, sure, but I got an interview to go to.
So when did you so since I don't really know anything about you really personally, bro, I guess I'll just start in the beginning, man. What got you into music?
Uh, I s it started as a coping skill. How I got some traumas out when my so this individual right here is my identical twin brother, and he ended his own life in August 14th, 2009, when we were 13 years old, due to bullying.
Damn. Damn,
And
bro.
that's the main reason
Okay.
I do this.
Okay. That's a heavy, bro. That's heavy. That's especially you just dropped that little nugget right off the bat, bro. That's heavy, man. So that's your inspiration?
Yes, sir.
Damn, 13 years old, man. I'm really sorry to hear that, bro.
I live for the both of us now. That's how I look at it.
Yeah. Yeah. Damn. Um so you already like headed towards music at that point?
Well, me and him growing up, we had a bunch of goals that we wanted to do, and one of them being we wanted to be Marines. So I did enlist in the Marine Corps, and I served 4 years honorably. So I did do that.
You were in the Marines?
Yes, sir. I was an 1833 amphibious assault vehicle operator.
Damn, bro. You see how like when see y'all in the chat when I asked him if he was a Marine, you see how he rattled off all those numbers and his assignment when he was in there. We've had some stolen valor. We've had some stolen valor lately in the chat, bro.
Yeah,
So that
my DOD numbers 12969213331.
yeah, you see what I'm saying? Like that's something that this other individual he never talked like that. And see,
Dude,
I know some military guys, and I that's how y'all talk. You know what I mean? Like right away, yo, this division, this served here, and
yeah,
this
I was a
individual
second
didn't
assault
talk
infantry
like
battalion,
that.
Bravo Company, second platoon.
Exactly, bro. It looked like you're
And
on a mission. Somebody say it
dude,
looked
they
like you on
brainwash
a
you, man.
mission right now.
Dude, I could take my glasses off, close my eyes, so you know I'm not reading, and I can rattle off all 11 general orders of the century, word for word, to this day still. And I got out in 2016.
No, bro. Listen. I I don't know why, but I believe you. You know what I mean? I believe you, bro. I mean because I could just tell the difference when the other individual would talk about serving, he would just be very vague. He would just be like, "Yeah, I was in Afghanistan." That's not how y'all talk, bro. You would have been like,
No,
"Nah, I was with the 3rd Battalion of the 54th and all that other shit." You know what I mean? Like,
it's on 1%
so
off. Hey,
absolutely, bro.
here's the record.
So who was your like inspiration when you started rapping? Like who were you listening to? Like who were the artists that were shaping, you know what I mean, your view on rap?
Believe it or not, it's not what everyone would think. As a matter of fact, it was Eminem. I actually used to hate Eminem. And it was actually for a really dumb reason because in the song "My Name Is," he had
Yeah.
a line in the uncensored version. Goes, I felt like someone else. I felt hung my original self from the top bunk with a belt,
Yeah.
and that's how my brother ended his life.
Oh, okay.
And
Well,
then I
he
thought to
didn't,
myself,
you
like,
know.
well, he don't know my story. I shouldn't hate
Right.
him for that. It's just very ironic how close that was to my trauma.
Yeah. So it was triggering because that's
Yeah,
such a traumatic situation, bro. So when you heard him say that, that was triggering. I remember I think anybody with half a brain could understand that.
yeah.
But so you went on. So who did you listen to?
So who I was listening to is a lot of it was stuff me and listened to together, like Green Day, Linkin Park. As far as rap, if I remember correctly, it was really battle rapping. Really, I was watching a lot of URL videos.
Oh yeah, okay. That's what you were getting into.
Yeah, like Shoddy Haro, Arsenal, Hitman Holla.
Them are the Titans, bro. That's the Mount Rushmore of
I,
that
I
shit.
met Hitman Holla at a Mary Star Casino in St. Charles by accident.
Damn. So you were listening to a lot of battle rap and all that. So that's why it's you make that quick transition into diss songs and stuff like that.
Yeah, and like you have to have a sense of purpose, delivery, and you have to have a destination when you deliver your cadence and your bars. They can't just be random bullshit when it's a battle.
Right. Right. Okay. Yo, that's what's up. So yo, going back to the Marine thing, bro. Where did you go? Did they place you anywhere, or were you
Yeah, I
home?
was in Camp Lejeune, North Carolina, the permanent duty station, but I went to MCRD San Diego. I was in MCT, also at Camp Pendleton. So was my MOS school. So I spent a lot of time in California. Uh, as far
So
as
you were state
deployments,
stateside.
well, yeah, I went on stateside, but I was also on UDP in Japan for 6 months. I
Oh,
did go
nice.
over to the Mediterranean and Middle East for a little bit. Um, and a lot of it was a lot of battalion training exercises.
They would just move you around to train you.
You know what? That's most Marines' careers. Just hurry up and wait.
Yeah, you sound like a Marine, bro. You know what I mean? Because that's how they talk, man.
Oh
That's
man,
how
it's
they talk. Yeah, being a Marine is that's the real shit right there, bro.
and that's something that I remember to this day. Every second, standing on top of the Reaper, seeing the sunset come over the horizon when we were about to receive our eagle open anchors, saying the Chief Jones started telling us, "You are a Marine for life. No one can take that from you. You are a United States Marine for the rest of your life. You are a United States Marine. When you die, you will be guarding the pearly gates of the United States Marine."
That's it. That's it, bro.
I got
Um,
chills just even remembering that.
when you were in the Marines, did they tell you where the Marines started?
Yeah, they actually started in Tun Tavern, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, which is a bar
Ex-
in 1775, November 10th.
exactly.
Captain Samuel
Exactly.
Nicholas, first Commandant Army Corps.
Exactly, bro. My hometown, bro. Exact. That's why I was just
Oh,
wondering, bro, if they told you, this man is a Marine for real. Okay, when you're a real soldier and you really serve, this is how you talk. You know what I'm saying? This is how you talk. So everybody in the chat, this is the difference between a real person who served and the bullshit that we were subjected to for the last 6 months. Somebody
who is the stolen
lying.
valor?
OD the street guard.
Man, just by the name alone, God.
Bro, he had us all fooled, man. I'm really upset about it, bro, because I respect the military and a lot. My grandfather was in the Navy for like 40 years, 35 years. You know what I mean? Like, so I really respect that a lot. I have a spot for that in my heart. You know what I mean? And I just hate fake. What I hate. Listen, don't tell me you do anything and then it not be real, bro.
Right.
Not only was the stories about serving a lie, but his music is AI. So nothing was you know what I mean? So we lost out, bro. We got fooled like a motherfucker, but it
I don't
happens,
understand
bro.
it. Like, there's no point in saying doing something just to look cool. If you want to be that, then go be it. It's
Right.
that easy.
Exactly. But they don't have the heart to do it, bro. That's
It's
the
called
thing. It takes
manifestation.
heart. It takes heart, bro.
Only less than 1% of the nation are United States Marines.
He was in the army supposedly. He
Oh well,
wasn't.
Army
He
stands
wasn't
for ain't
saying
ready for
Marine.
Marines yet. Just kidding.
You guys all have like that
Same
inner
job.
like rivalry and stuff like that. So I mean,
Yeah, but it's all love.
no, it is. It is. I mean, once you get on the battlefield, it's all definite love. You know what I mean? But within the core, I know you guys hold yourselves to the at the highest level. I think of all the armed
Absolutely.
forces. So that's the outlook that you have, and you're supposed to have that outlook, bro.
Absolutely. I remember Captain Cone before a patrol. He told us, fuck it, fuck what they told you before coming. Fuck the politics. You know damn well when you get out there, you protect that Marine to your left and you protect that Marine to your right. We're all fucking coming home.
Yeah. So you were there what year?
2012 to 2016.
So Trump was all
This
right before Trump.
Obama.
Obama.
Yep.
Yeah,
And
because
my commandant was General Amos, and Sergeant Major Barrett was the Sergeant Major of the Marine Corps.
oh yeah, bro. You don't have to. I believe you. You know what I mean? You ain't got to prove no further than me, bro. I know when I'm talking to a soldier, bro, and verse when I'm talking to a liar. You understand what I'm saying? I know the difference, bro.
Man,
So
people,
that's what's up,
my
bro.
brothers and sisters died that uniform.
That's a fact that I never knew about you, bro. I mean, I knew about the music and all that, but I didn't know that about you.
And I don't try to use it as something to gloat. I did it for one, my brother, and for two, to defend those who can't defend themselves.
Hey, bro, whatever your reasons were, don't really matter. I mean, you did it. You know what I mean? Like you went in, you did it, you said you were gonna do it. Yo, respect,
That's all.
man.
That's all it takes, and that's everybody watching in the chat. If you want to do something, you can do it. There's no can't. This.
Yo, that's what's up, bro. All right, so look, let's get back on the music tip a little bit. So you were under management um,
Yeah.
with an individual. Uh, well, I'll just say it. His name's TJ.
Oh yeah,
Um,
that's fine.
yeah,
That ain't gonna bother me.
yeah. I mean, it ain't gonna bother me either. I mean, so he did some shady stuff while he was your manager. I mean, we've all heard about it. Now, I don't want to try to be whatever, bro, but people have questions. This is an interview.
I'll answer
Uh,
them all.
Yeah, I'm genuinely curious, bro. All right. So the first thing I want to ask you is somebody told me that this motherfucker was going in your bank account and stealing like money, like every day.
So he wasn't. So he wasn't going into my bank accounts. He was begging me for money. I could literally send you screenshots of my Venmo, of me sending him hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars, because he's like, oh, I can't feed my family. I guess my daughter's not gonna eat tonight, or like something stupid, something like that.
The
To pull on
fuck
my
is he not a
heartstrings.
man? He's not a man. I mean,
I, you know, I try. I try to keep it as positive as possible, but the way he did me, man, I left my life in St. Louis to move to Tennessee and hopes and promises from somebody that lied to me.
right. Um, See, that's the one thing. As soon as somebody at our level says that they have a manager, my ears perk up and my brow goes down
One
because
thing I
there's
will give him, he did give me the biggest opportunity I ever had, and I got to perform on the same stage as Jesse Howard and New Breed and Outlaw Nation in Cookville, which is the biggest thing I've ever been part of.
right. When someone's your manager, they're supposed to be connecting you with like opportunities left and right. They're not supposed to be like begging you for money and stuff like that. They're supposed to
Right,
be trying to take you to the promised land. I know it's easier
right.
said than done, but they make a lot of promises. I've heard this guy talk on panels and stuff like that, and he talks a lot about what he's done for everybody, but I can't name one person that he's gotten signed.
Mm-mm. Uh,
So
he's
you
done something like behind the scenes. Like he did work at church in his beginning early years.
so you so he was begging you for money and you sitting here taking care of him because I'm sure you at that time, you mess with him.
Yeah, and then he goes on this panel saying, "Oh, I owe some lady $1,400 in rent." The reason I owed her rent is because I packed up and left immediately. Because if I told that man no, he threatened to fucking beat me to a fucking pole.
That's wild, man.
He showed up to my fucking place before. He's chased me in cars before.
Really?
Yeah,
Like
like I'm not
why?
exaggerating. I'm not about this drama shit. Like that's a little fucking outrageous, man. And then the reason I was so behind on rent was because he was always begging me for money.
Damn.
And I was working at Magnetti Morelli, which is a factory that makes headlights for cars. Like I was busting my ass.
That's crazy, bro. Somebody said he got arrested for shoplifting, like a bunch of
Oh yeah. You know
like,
who exposed him
bro,
for that? This guy.
you?
Oh, I have so much shit on that motherfucker. Why do you think he ain't said my name lately?
I don't watch him, so I don't know what he's saying. I mean, but when you're on YouTube, you can't help but just come across, you know what I mean, people and stuff, and
Yeah.
he's
And TJ,
connected
if
with
you're
a lot
watching
of
this,
people.
Remember that what you told me that you didn't want the world to know. So go ahead and talk. I dare you, and I'll let the world know what you don't want them to know. But I'll keep it hush for now. This is your warning.
You're nicer than me, bro. Cause I'd have put that shit in a song by now. You know what I mean? And
I
syndicated
know
that
he's still
shit.
got a family to feed, and his family didn't do it. He did.
Hey, I hear that, man. I hear that, and that to me that plays more to your character than his, because you also, I don't know your personal life, but you have bills, you have a life, you have stuff you have to take care of, and I don't think he was taking any of that into account. You know what I mean? Like, he's supposed to be, if you're his artist, he's supposed, if anything, he's supposed to be sending you money. You know what I mean? Making sure you straight. Hey, you
I
got
mean,
what you
I
need.
understand like he actually did facilitate the place of where I was living
Okay.
because I was jumping crib to crib in St. Louis and I was going through a rough patch. I'm not gonna lie. And he facilitated this place where I was staying, but we made it impossible. And it
Yeah.
was either his way or the highway. Like on my birthday, I was at his house cleaning his house.
That's wild, bro.
Like, bro, come on, man.
That's wild, bro. How you gonna fight? How you gonna be in the Marines, bro, and then come home and have to deal with that?
Man. And it's not like I was like in fear or anything. It was I was conflicted because this is the man giving me my opportunities and I don't know where else to go from here.
Right.
So I was at a standstill. And he is well connected. He is friends with Beverly Howard of Outlaw Nation. He knows just in time. Like he knows people. He really does. But I'm at the point I don't give a fuck.
Right. You shouldn't, bro, because at the end of the day, that's all good, bro. But those people are not. Those are not mega. You can make your own way. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
what
Like,
artists fail to realize and why a lot of them fails because they psych themselves out. The world's a lot bigger than what they see on their phone screen.
exactly. This is just one pocket. You know what I mean? This is just one community, one pocket. There's like pockets and pockets and pockets of different. Yo, I play just. I could play a just in time song for any one of my homies, and they would go, "Who the fuck is that?" You know what I mean? They wouldn't even know him, bro. I know, bro. I know motherfuckers that don't know who Adam Calhoun is. They don't listen to that
He
shit.
lives in Illinois.
Yeah, they don't know who the fuck that is, bro. They like, if I show them Jada Kids, now like, now they know who I'm talking about. Like, so yeah, you're right, bro. There's a little pocket. You know what I'm saying? And then people think that that's the whole world, and it's not, bro. It's really not.
Yeah, they limit themselves, and you know, I'll shout out to Uncle Dub. He started FAFO 100 Radio to go around the algorithm. I was actually there at the very beginning of the start, and I was part of the FAFO team. And the reason I was off the team because I'm completely transparent about it and open. I had a drug problem, and I had to overcome it. I had to overcome my own demons, and I let Uncle Dub down because he was in recovery. So I don't blame him and his decision to separate me from that because if it weren't for that, I would not have bettered myself.
I got you, bro. And again, respect. Okay, respect. A lot of people are dealing with that same very issue, and they won't admit it, let alone make a change. You know what I mean? On their on, and I'll tell you something else, bro. Respect, because you saw their side of it, where most people would go, they did me wrong. You know what I mean? They did me wrong. They let me go. But that's not how you see it. You see it
Oh,
as, I was the problem. I was the problem. That's how you see it.
yeah, because if I'm in an altered mindset living, that means I'm in an altered mindset making my music, and that's not fair, not just me, but to the people that support my music because it's fake. If I'm not
Right.
me, it's fake.
Yeah. You seem to have a real sense of trying to be authentic.
Absolutely, because the world deserves more of that. If you
I
ever look
mean,
up Clint Montgomery, he has a song called "Lost Soul," and it's about veterans coming home from war. I'm the main actor in the music video. It shows a scene where I'm at my twin brother's grave in a soldier's uniform, and I'm actually legitimately crying. The cameraman, shout out to Old Mississippi Soundhouse, Moderate Clark, he put the camera down and said, "Hey man, we don't have to put this in there, man. I'm sure Colt would understand." I said, "No, the world deserves the authentic side of me. They deserve realness."
Yeah, man. Shouts out to that, bro, because I'm similar in that aspect, and I appreciate your transparency, man.
Yeah,
You, yeah, man, because maybe somebody else can hear this and maybe at the bare minimum maybe relate to it, and then I think we've done our jobs, bro. At
that's
that
my
point.
mission. The dollars don't matter to me. I just want to save someone's life with my music.
So how long have you been on your own now without management?
Oh well, I left him and pretty much right after New Year's because my last show I did with Eagle Entertainment was January 1st at Cub Mountain in Crawford, Tennessee, and also the grand reopening of the Cub Mountain ATV Park. And what really set me off was I found out he got paid by the dude. And I'm like, well, what about me? He's like, well, if you wanted paid, you should have spoke up. I said,
That's
what?
crazy.
Are you serious? Like, you're my man here. Like, what?
Right. And that was the moment that you realized you don't really have a manager.
Man, what breaks my heart is after I left him and he said all the shit he said about me. So many people that I gave my heart to turned on me, like Marcotic, J Davenport, or Straight Savvy. He used to be really cool with me, but I mean, I don't have a problem with him, but he don't fuck with me because of that.
Yeah.
Uh, I respect everyone's opinion because everyone has that right. That's why I was in the armed services because that is your right to think the way you want.
Right. No, you're right, bro. And listen, don't look at it like that the opportunities are gone, bro. Just look at it as now you have new opportunities that you haven't uncovered yet.
And it really breaks my heart because Triple T, you know who Triple T is, right?
Yeah.
He's a four-time Purple Heart recipient, and I refer to him as third sergeant. And I actually had a lot of respect for him. And I hear through the grapevine that I'm fucking blackballed from his show because of TJ.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't know that about Triple T that he served. I wish
Four
I didn't
Purple
know
Hearts.
that. Yeah, I wish I didn't know that because I don't really like him. You know what I mean? But when I hear stuff like that, now it's like, now I'm forced to respect him. You know what I mean? Like, and I don't want to do.
He
I
really
didn't want
does
to
have a good
respect.
heart. What he does, he knows what brings in the money and feeds his family. So that's what he's doing.
Yeah, I can't hate on him. I'm not gonna
Yeah, he
hate on
really
the
is a
business
genuine
side
hearted
of it.
dude, though. He really is a good dude off camera.
Hey, that's what's up, bro. I don't know him, so I can't really say. I know on his show one time we had words over some comment I made about one of the songs he was playing. I think it was like an Adam Calhoun song,
Yeah,
and
that's one of the boys.
yeah, and I made a comment, and then he went in on me a little bit, and I was like, oh, all right, you know what I mean? I mean, I told him off, but it is what he won't even remember me probably because that happens every day on this channel.
Yeah, people come and go, and that's what I tell everybody. The world's not going to stop spinning, so why give up? You might as well keep spinning with it.
Right, right. So what's going on with you now, bro?
I've so many songs that are not released. It's unreal. Like right now, I'm actually promoting a new song that's releasing on 9/11 called "Known Hitters" with Sheezy B, who's another St. Louis local artist. Shout out Sheezy B for coming out with the music video shoot. I'm in the process of editing the music video now, and it's a pretty good song. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of catchy.
Well, you can send it in if you want, and we'll review it.
Absolutely, I'll do it right now.
And you said it drops 9/11.
Yes, sir.
That's what's
And what's
up.
the email again?
Rick Ruger reviews at gmail.com.
You have the file, right? It should be on there. Okay. It should be both on the drive and in my actual iTunes file.
Yeah, my wife helps me too.
Yeah. This is Lilith. She actually does the camera work for me. She
Yeah,
does the promoting and runs the page, and she's been
yeah,
an essential part of my
exactly.
team.
That's that's what every guy needs, bro.
And you know who told me I should do that? Big Smo.
Oh yeah. So
Yeah.
you
SB
you know
Queen
some
is the
people
one
too
that stuff.
though. You're still
Yeah,
connected with some people, bro. You should link back up with them, man. Like
I
use
still
your
talk to Big Smo, but I never ask him for handouts or favors. Every time I call him, it's like, hey man, how you doing?
I I know one thing, bro. I didn't know a lot about you, but just based on our little conversation so far, I have gained a little bit of respect for you. You know what I mean? Based on everything that I'm hearing, I didn't know a lot of this stuff, and
Oh,
the
it's usually
Marine
in the
thing, and
comments.
just the whole situation that you went through with the bad management and all that. But you still here, bro. So you got to put out that music and do your thing and make your own lane. You don't even need a manager, bro. Like you know what I mean. You your manager.
That's why I started DV Nation, and DV standing for Deviant Visualizer, which means deviating from the path. Stop following everybody else. If you believe in something, you go for it and you chase it. That's why I call my fan base outsiders.
Yeah, man. That's what's up, bro. You got a whole universe like set up.
Yep.
So do you have an album coming or just singles?
I thought that's been a really too tiring thought lately, and I think this time because I did release an album back in 2024 October. It was a horrorcore album. I think I'm gonna release singles, and then once I have a certain number of them, then I'll release them all together as an album, so I can get individually recognized and people can learn the songs, and then put them all out so you can have them all.
Okay, okay. And what you trying to do that in 2026 or 2027?
Well, I think this first song coming up on 9/11 is probably gonna be the start of it. That's gonna be probably one of the first songs on if it were to become an album. Because I have so many done, it's unreal. Like I have a vault of like 80 songs.
Damn, all done, mixed, ready to go.
Yep.
What you sitting on them for, bro?
Well, less work I gotta do. I just sit back and promote and release. You know
Damn,
who does
bro.
that better than anybody? 501 Bryce.
Is that what he does?
Yep. And his secret to fame is this right here. Review shows.
I think that's how a lot of them blew up. Whoever of them blew up. Well, I think Adam Calhoun had a weird video with
Up
Joyner
church.
Lucas, Upchurch or so. Oh, right, Upchurch. That's
Yeah,
what it
he
was.
used to go on Vine with him.
Yeah, and they did that reaction video to Vicky Well. Remember her?
Yeah, the best chocolate milk I've ever had.
Yeah. Are you see what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
See all the cookout.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so that's how he blew up or whatever. It wasn't even by rap. You see what I'm
So
saying? So, like, you're right. When you say keep doing it, you know what I mean? Like, don't give up. Just go out there and do it. Like, that's a prime example. Dude went viral. It wasn't even a rap song. And then he just built on that. So, hell yeah, bro. So, you got
yeah.
80 in the vote, bro? You got an 80 round drum clip?
Oh yeah. Like
Damn, bro. That
man, like I love it when people underestimate me. I really do.
I think people in my community don't really know you. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you're kind of newer to us. Now I know you've been on some of the other review shows, but my community is just getting to know you. You know what I
That
mean?
man, your
So
community is awesome, man. I try to tune in every time I see you live, and it's nothing but great vibes every time I come in.
yeah, I appreciate that, man. We try real hard, bro. We've had issues here and there, but no, it's not like when you tune into them. You know, yeah, they always fighting. You know what I mean? There's always
Yeah,
somebody in
my
there.
first time I ever heard of you was when you and King Reza had the falling out because I was on the
Oh,
show in Cherokee, North Carolina, and I met Reza. But I've never picked sides in any beef, and that was one of the biggest conflicts I had going into the country rap lane, which I'm not even a country rapper, so I don't know why the hell I did that.
yeah.
But I was going on country rap shit in the comments, and then I also was going to hickorbilly shit in the comments, and like, oh, he's a fence rider, he's a fence hopper, And I'm like, no, it's called networking, dog.
Yeah.
I'm a newbie.
Well, people are gonna hate, bro. Um, Depending on how you move or whatever, people are gonna hate. But as far as I'm concerned, you seem to have a pretty respectful outlook,
Yeah, I want
and
everybody to make it. I'll never gatekeep from anybody, and I'll try to do everything I can for anybody. Like, I'll go on
yeah.
TikTok live, and I'll see these guys putting in these amateur songs. I'll be, hey man, you send me your stems. Let me show you what it should have, and let me tell you how I did it, so you can do it next time.
So you engineer music too? You
Yeah,
make
I actually was a audio engineer for the old Mississippi Soundhouse for about a year before I actually started releasing my music.
Oh shit. So damn, see, these are a lot of facts that people don't know about you, bro.
Yeah,
Period.
I do my own
Don't know.
videos. I edit my own videos. I don't pay a dime to anybody for anything. Everything I do myself.
You make beats too?
That's the only thing I don't know how to do. But that's the next thing I want to learn. But it's kind of hard to find time to actually sit down and learn it.
I think that at some point, and everybody does their own thing and everybody has their own process, but in my opinion, if you overextend, then something else will suffer. You see what I'm saying? Like, so
They say we only use 10% of our brain, 90% left.
yeah. Imagine if you could use 100%, you could probably move objects and shit.
Oh my god, dude! I thought about that. I'm like, damn. Well, what does the other 90s do then?
It just chills. You know what I mean? Just chills.
Chilling.
Yo, what's the craziest shit you seen when you were in the Marines?
Probably finding out how innocence doesn't exist in this world, and the limits of how far evil can really reach.
I think in this country we're shielded from a lot of what you're talking about. Yeah, as bad as the things that we see, like what you're talking about, you go to another country and you see the other side of what you're saying.
Oh, and Chad, I'm not ignoring y'all. I want to say, going to let y'all know. And back to the guy that said, "Have I been to Hannibal?" I've been to Hannibal once or twice. I've heard stories about people like disappearing from there, so I do know the urban legends. Yes, I'm familiar
Yo,
with Hannibal.
Rabbit,
Shout
what's
out,
up,
Chad.
bro? Rabbit, I see you. Nah, I wasn't watching the chat either, bro. My fault. We get into the interviews and I tend to tune the chat out. My fault, man. I need to do better.
Yeah, my bad, y'all.
Much love,
Like without
Rabbit.
y'all, we wouldn't have a show.
Exactly. Much love, man. Jay Bird's always. Jay Bird's bro. That motherfucker's solid as it get. Period. You know what I mean? So so what you're saying is you just saw evil, right? That's the worst thing you saw in the Marines. You saw real evil.
Man,
Young hitter, what up?
there's definitely people that should still be here right now that are not.
Yeah, yeah, that's real shit, bro. Hey, yo, on the flip though, right? What's the craziest shit you seen in St. Louis?
The craziest shit I ever seen in St. Louis. Fuck, I was working at Valvoline Chain to West Fortune Chambers. That's Ferguson, Delwood area where the riots happened. And I was literally guiding a car out. This dude stands up from a bus stop with a backpack, and he started walking towards the sidewalk, like peeking over like this. And I'm like, what is this dude doing? Like the bus don't come for another like 20 minutes. Like the one just left. And then you see him run in the middle of the road, pull out a gun, right at this car's windshield 11 fucking times, and the car swerves into the telephone pole, crashes, the dude's dead.
Damn.
And in the same property, we come in and like this is a month later. We come in, there's police tape all around our work. There's blood all over the sidewalk, and there was a drive-by shooting the night before. And the shooter was 17 years old, and the victim was 21.
That happens all the time here.
Yeah,
Something was happening.
So low key. Well, it's not gonna be low key. I actually have footage of that still on my iCloud from the security cameras,
Damn.
and
Yo, it's
I remember watching it, and I have my area manager behind me. I hear him. He's like, "Don't you have something else better to do?" And I turn around. It's my area manager with two major case squad detectives. I'm like, "Oh shit, I'm out."
so you never been like locked up or nothing.
I've only been to jail one time, and that was the day I went to Tennessee on November 8th. And that was because I forgot to pay a ticket.
Damn.
I mean, I definitely stood my ground, and just because I ain't been to jail, it's not because I'm a goody two shoe. I mean, I'm not perfect, but I'm smart.
Well,
I
you were
think
in the
about things.
military. You were in the military, bro. So that's different. You know what I mean? It's a whole different outlook, man.
Yeah. We have a acronym for mission accomplishment. It's called BAMSIS. Begin planning, arrange reconnaissance, make reconnaissance, complete the plan, issue order, supervise.
Yeah, bro. You talking that hoorah talk? You know
Hoorah!
what I'm saying? You talking that hoorah talk, bro? Oh man, that's what's up, man. Like somebody actually real doing it, man. I like it, man. I
Yeah,
like to see
this
it.
is my newest tattoo. Actually, it says if you read it one way, it says Semper Fi. If you flip it around, it says Marines.
That's probably the dopest shit I ever saw in my life.
Yeah, I've wanted that tattoo forever.
That's fucking dope as hell, bro. One of my closest friends, maybe like 20 years ago, he was a Marine, and he would
Hoorah!
tell me, yeah, he was in Japan, bro. He went to Japan, and he was
Good
telling
old.
me some stories about Japan, bro.
I'm sure
He
you
was,
heard the name Camp Schwab or Camp Hansen or Iwakuni.
I think the last one, the
Iwakuni.
U,
He was on mainland then. He was an air winger.
yeah, I think that's where he was at, and he said, yo. Japan is nuts. It's like completely wide open, bro. At
Be
night,
used to hearing the term no Gajin.
yeah, it's
No
crazy over there.
Americans.
Yeah, he had fun though. Oh, another place he was at was Guantanamo.
Oh shit, Cuba.
Yeah, he went to Guantanamo for like 9 months, and he said
Oh
that was
hell no.
really crazy. He said that if you step 1 foot off the base, that they could shoot you. That
Yes.
the yeah, and they was like, yo, you know what I mean? It was crazy, man. He had a really different time. I love hearing the stories, bro. I do, man.
Yeah.
Yo, much love to you, man. I got a whole new respect for you. I didn't know a lot of this stuff.
I appreciate that, man. Like I said, I never, sometimes I even forget to bring it up. Sometimes I've had friends tell me like, wait, you're a Marine, bro? I'm like, you didn't know that?
Yeah, you never brought it up before, bro.
Just something I did, and I try not to dwell on it because I just try to look forward. Look through the windshield, not the rear view all the time.
Hell yeah, bro. That's good advice, man.
Mhm.
All right, bro. I guess we'll wrap it up, man. I really appreciate your time and everything, man. And we'll have you back, bro. We'll bust it up again.
Yeah, I sent you known hitters too. If you guys want to review it,
All right, so I'll be live Wednesday, and I'll review it live on Wednesday. All right.
make sure you all tune in.
Yeah, man. Make sure you come through, bro.
I will be there.
All right, bro. Mad love, man. Much love, man.
Yes, sir. St. Louis.
Yo, shouts out to JDevil. So we just learned some stuff we didn't even know about him. Now, I want you guys to take note to the way he was talking about his military experiences versus what we heard the other in OD talking about it. This guy's a real soldier. You can hear the difference, bro. Clear difference. I hate fake. I think most of the people in our community hate fake. A lot of you guys are authentic people with real life experiences. You guys have been through a lot of shit. And a lot of you guys don't tolerate fake. So that's why something like this that happened in our community is kind of like, it kind of really like blindsided us and rocked us because this is not who we are as people. It's not how we operate. But shouts out to the real people. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Shouts out to the real people, the real soldiers, the real people that tell the real stories of what they've been through and not the bullshit. First, we had King of the Horrible Core. Yo, what a straight up real individual. All he's done is grind for his for his people, and now he's rapping with them and all that. But he started on the ground level. You heard him, street team, ground level. That's a rider right there. Much love, man. Hey, yo, much love to the chat. Jaybird, Kilo, Def Reacts. What's up, bro? Everybody in the chat that I missed, man. Yo, much love to y'all. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of the Big Fat Rick Show. Rick Ruger Reviews will be back on Wednesday at 7:30, and we'll see y'all there, man. And remember, stay happy, stay hungry, and never skip dessert. Peace.
Well, that's the end. We're calling it a night. The buffet was loaded and the food was just right. Stacked up the plate, then I went back for 3. If there's one more dessert, save a slice for me. Mashed potatoes, chicken ribs on a roll. Mac and cheese put a smile on my soul. Ice cream, calling pie, saying come on back. I ain't leaving till my buttons start to crack. Hey, we cleaned that buffet. Every single tray got carried away. From the first bite to the last French fry, we ate so much we nearly touched the sky. So wave goodbye till the next big feast. Bring your appetite from west to east. Same big laugh, same hungry crew. The Big Fat Rick Show will be waiting for you. Now it's time to roll on home. Find a couch and leave me alone. Thanks for watching, don't you fret. We'll see you at the buffet on the next Big Fat Rick Show. Stay hungry.